Hi everybody, it's Alondra from MassLive. I'm here in downtown Northampton at the 8th Annual Ice Art Festival, and I just wanted to show you guys around. There are 12 different sculptures around the area of Main Street, so I wanted to bring you guys outside and show you what I'm seeing. So I'm going to flip the camera now. We're going to go outside. Right now I'm in front of Thorns, and we'll walk around Main Street and just see what's going on. Sound good? All right. So here is there we go. I had lost connection quickly, but I got you guys back. So I'm actually in front of Thorns Marketplace on Main Street in Northampton, and here's one of the first sculptures that we're seeing. It's funny because obviously this is a Game of Thrones chair, but if you look really closely, it says Game of Thorns because we're in front of thorns. So that's a fun play on words right there. Here's one of them. I don't know if you guys heard me earlier because the broadcast kind of got interrupted, but I'm going to show you guys a quick map. So there are 12 total ice sculptures in and around Main Street in Northampton today. So I'm going to show you a few of them. I'm just going to walk around the area. It is snowing outside, so it is kind of cold out, but this is perfect for this. So there are just people walking by, stopping by and checking things out. I'm going to work a little backwards. We're on the 6th sculpture right now, and I'm going to go to number 5 down there and visit David and see what we can find out. So now we're in front of the Artisan Gallery, and here we have David. Hi, David.
Hi.
Do you want to tell us about your ice sculpture a little bit?
Yes, it's a tribute to pollinators. So this is going to be a honeycomb, and if Mother Nature cooperates, we'll stick a couple of black and yellow bees on top of it.
Awesome.
Light it up at night.
So how long does something like this take you? You start off with a huge block of ice like that, you turn it into something like that.
Right.
So can you tell me a little bit about the process?
Sure. So each block of ice is about 300 pounds, about 40 inches tall, by 20 inches, by another 12 inches. That honeycomb is split out of one block.
Okay.
And then there'll be one as the base. And basically, the carving, everyone carves differently. So this is a geometric piece, which makes it easy for me. Just repeat a pattern. And the carvings, once they're up, depends on Mother Nature. So tomorrow is going to be in the 40s. They'll slowly start to melt away, but they won't disappear. They actually sometimes get more beautiful as they start to melt. So
cool.
Just hope that it holds up for tonight.
So how much longer do you think it'll take you to have the finished product, something that you're really excited about?
Probably to about 4 or 5.
About 4 or 5 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So if you guys are interested in coming, David might be here until about 4 or 5 o'clock showing how he does his process right here. Hi. So I'm going to go across the street now. So I'm going to go across the street now, and I believe there's one in front of Kathy Cross, and we can look at that one. There's one over at Pulaski Park, and some other places. If you guys are commenting, I'm not seeing the comments right away, so I'll try my best to answer any that I see afterwards. So here's another right in front of Kathy Cross, again on Main Street in downtown Northampton. Let's check this one out.
So everything's going well.
Awesome.
With
This looks really cool.
Came back from Vietnam.
I believe that's the artist right there having a conversation with somebody who's passing by, talking about their artwork. Seems like there's still a little bit more to do, but it looks good so far. If you guys don't really know about the Northampton Ice Art Festival, this is actually the 8th annual event. So they've been doing this for 8 years. They commissioned some ice sculpturists to come out and sculpt some ice right on Main Street. Again, there are 12 different pieces around the town of Northampton, the city of Northampton, and it's part of their Arts Night Out event, which happens, I believe, every second Friday of the month. And with that, I'm going to bring you guys around to some of the other ones and show you guys what I see out here. They make them as early as about 10 o'clock. I think the ice got finished being dropped off to people, and they started carving as soon as they got it. And like David was saying, everything is, per artist. So what might take an artist 2 hours might take the other 5. So the plan is they're supposed to be finished around 5 o'clock for Arts Night Out tonight from 5 to 8. But based on weather, they'll be up until they melt. So if you guys want to come and check them out, they'll be here tonight. Throughout the day, they'll still be sculpting them, and maybe even tomorrow. So now I'm walking to Pulaski Park area. And I'm going to see what I can find. So I'm going to flip you guys back around now. Oh, there's another spotted. So we're in front of In Spirit Crystals. And this is by Joel Almeida.
What was it?
I don't know. What do you think it is?
I would say a Buddha figure, but
A Buddha figure?
no, I don't think
I don't know. Do you think it's done already?
The island thing. No.
maybe Janus, because it's two faces.
Oh, there we go. So you can't see anything from that side. You need to look this way. There we
The
go.
library is a really beautiful.
Oh, I know. I
tropical
go
fish.
to, yeah, I know. I go to that library all the time, and I think when I
So
come
there are
out,
a bunch
it's
of
like
people
going towards
walking
sunset,
around,
and it's-
looking at the
it's just-
sculptures,
it's just
making some time of it.
It's just amazing.
If you're
It's like
in
water-
Northampton right
water
now
from crystal.
and you're having lunch,
Yeah, it's
this would be something you can do. Again, it is snowing a little bit outside and it's cold. Obviously, it is February in New England, and it's the perfect time for this. So we're going to attempt to cross the street somewhere and see what we can get. I keep losing you guys, so I apologize if I keep going in and out. Here we have Nathan Peterson in the middle of his, right in front of Pulaski Park. So as Nathan gets to sculpting his piece right there, I see another one in the distance that I want to check out.
Hey, that's pretty good.
let's go check out this one I see in the distance. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right there with the little blue dot. Let's go see what it is. So if you're driving by or in downtown Northampton, you can see these obviously, you know, as you're driving, but there's nothing like getting out of your car and actually taking the time to stand in front of them, even watch some of the sculptures that are still here do them. So this one is from Adam Mulcahy. Seems like Adam got out here the earliest because he's already done. Coloring is the last part they do. I've covered this before and watched them kind of finish, and adding the color is the very last touch. So it seems like Adam was out here bright and early and was able to get his piece up. There's a lot of detail in this. So there are two right here in Pulaski Park, and let's see where else I can go for you guys. I see that there's one on Florence, at Florence Bank, so I'll walk back that way and see what I can see. Or actually, I'm going to go to Philo's. If you guys have are MassLive vets and have been with us for a while, you would know that Philo's actually was nominated in Best of Mass French Fries, and they were really good. So that's a fun fact. Let's go look at that quickly, and then I'll bring you guys back down Main Street and see what I can get. Thanks. So the snow that's happening is kind of off and on. Really nothing to worry about. I see a photographer off in the distance taking some photos. Of some of the ice sculptures. We'll have some photos and video up for you on MassLive later on tonight as well, if you guys didn't get to see the things I showed earlier. Here is another Joe Almeida piece. Let's get deeper into this. See what we can see. It looks so smooth, but I don't want to touch it because I don't want to break anything. So don't touch it. Just look. Now I'm going to go in front of Philo's, as we have another artist who is working right in front of Philo's. Philo's in Brendan. Looks like he's doing something in relation to the Olympics, as you can see all the rings and the torch. That looks great. Yeah. So these start off as huge blocks, almost 300-pound blocks of ice, and can become something like this. With a lot of time and patience and practice. It's clearly a skill.
It's Brendan from the softball team, Stanford softball team. That's what I thought.
Awesome.
I'm going to take a picture of you.
So there are plenty of people out here just watching the artwork happen from the inside, where it's nice and cozy, so you guys can obviously do the same thing if you're interested. Again, we're gonna have photos and some video up on MassLive later on today, so you can see them a little bit more up close and personal instead of in this video. I know I'm walking around and showing you guys them, but I'm hoping to have more of a finished product up for you guys shortly. So let's go see if we can check out one more by Florence Pink. Again, I'll give you guys just kind of a update and rundown on what this actually is. This is the 8th annual Northampton Ice Art Festival. Something that they've been doing for a while, where they hire some sculpturists to come and sculpt some ice right in downtown Northampton. It is part of their Arts Night Out program, and it'll be on display. They'll be finished about 5 o'clock, and they'll be available for view between 5 and 8 p.m. and they'll be on display until they melt. So definitely come check them out this weekend if you're interested in seeing them up close and personal, because they'll be here. Okay, let's see what else we can see. The longer you're out here, obviously the colder it gets. My hands are a little cold, but it's okay. It's to be expected. So for those of you who might have not heard me earlier, there's about 12 pieces of work around downtown Northampton. If you're interested in finding the map of where they are located, I think it is on Northampton Arts Council's website. But and to be completely honest, you don't need a map. I would just park any near on or around Main Street, and you'll be able to see all of them just by walking around. Some of them are on the side streets, so just take a look down them as you're walking on Main Street, and you'll see. So I'm just gonna keep walking until I can show you guys at least one more. Again, for some reason I can't see your comments today, so if you're commenting, I'll try my best to answer your questions shortly after the broadcast is over. I think I can see one by Florence Bank, maybe? I saw that there was one on the map, but I don't know if I can see it yet. We'll see when we get closer, and I'll definitely show you guys if there is one. It looks like there are more towards the end of Main Street that has thorns. So if you kind of just want to see as many as possible without being outside too long, I would definitely go over that area.
Randy and
So I'm going to wait to cross the street. Oh, there's one right over there. Can you guys see it? It's a heart. And I don't have my glasses on, but I think that says Valentine's Day. I want to double check because I definitely don't have my glasses on. But that looks really cool. And there goes that one right in front of Florence Bank as well. So I'll show you guys both of them before I end the Facebook Live. My favorite intersection in all of Northampton. The busiest one. Beyond that rotary up there as well. So let's see, whenever we get to cross the street, I'll show you guys. And it's snowing again. There we go. Let's cross the street. So here's another piece by Peter. Oh, and I guess if you are visiting one of the sculptures, there are maps right next to them. See those blue ones? And I was right, it said Valentine. Not Valentine's Day, but it said Valentine's, so maybe I don't need my glasses after all. That one looks really good. This one is in front of Silverscape Designs on that corner. So it's technically on King Street, so it's off of Main Street. And this looks like an additional piece of it that he might put in later, or that he made out of the centerpiece. I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to cross the street and show you guys one more in front of Florence Bank before I sign off. And here we go. It's the last one I'm going to show you guys so that you can make your way out here. This one is
different from this side, believe it or not.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll try both sides. So this one is by Billy Poe, and it's a fish. Let's see what I see on this side. Oh yeah, there's a lot more detail over here.
There you go.
There's a Florence Bank sign in it, and Modern Ice, I'm assuming might be his company, so you can call if you're interested. Right there. And here you go. Another one that was done relatively early because it's completely finished. All right, you guys, again, it's Alondra for MassLive. I'm in downtown Northampton showing you guys some of the ice sculptures for the 8th Annual Ice Festival. Definitely be sure to check them out. And, oh, it's cold. And check back on MassLive later on today for more photos and videos. Okay? Thank you, guys. Bye.